everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonny and welcome to Bonny Beauty Hub. Okay, I know what you're thinking. It looks like a very confused look because I have a lot going on, but it still doesn't look right? And that is because we don't have the concealer. So that is how much of a difference a concealer does to our makeup. So we have the Haus Labs concealer. It is called the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. What is the name of the concealer? Why don't they put it on the top in front? It's like on the side. It's called the Triclone Skin Tech Concealer. Apply anywhere you want to seamlessly conceal, brighten, plus blur. So this is gonna brighten and blur. So just like their foundation, they have 20 plus skincare ingredients, but the highlighted ingredients are niacinamide. I think their patent is still pending, but it is the fermented arnica or arsica, we'll read it out, and hyaluronic acid. So let me open up as I'm speaking to you. I just was feeling something today. I just wanted to go do something colorful. I've been so boring all this time, so I felt that I need to take a risk. I need to do something colorful. So I have the shade 30 Medium Peach. So this is how the bottle is. It is slightly different than the foundation because the foundation has a wider shape over here, but this is very sleek and pretty. It's like a mixture of glass and plastic. It's not pure glass, it's not pure plastic, but it is a frosted bottle, but you can still see, like, I'm sure you can see the concealer. Okay, yeah, it is moving. So that was the gap. You can still see the concealer inside. It has a doe foot applicator and that is really good. I have my beauty blender over here. I'm going to use this side because this is the beauty blender I used this morning just to do my makeup. So let me pull my mirror so that I can see myself and let's go. So 30 Medium Peach. I haven't used, okay. So on the very first touch, the very first moment that I use this, I felt that it is creamier than other concealer. It is not like a very lightweight creaminess. It feels like a little bit heavier cream. I did do my blush and bronzer because that's the way I've been doing it these days. So wait, I'm just gonna go one side first because I want to show you the difference, how it is. So yeah, let's go. Wow, it's giving a really natural finish. I feel I can see a glow. It says that this corrects, brightens and blurs your skin. I am using a foundation that gives amazing blurring effect. So do I see a difference? I don't see much of a difference because my skin is already blurred out. I've used a pore filling primer and an amazing foundation that I've been loving these days. Everything that's on my face will be listed in the description box below. The only thing I want to point out here is that it is not full coverage. It is giving very medium coverage because I can very clearly see my dark circles. It says Medium Peach, but it looks like a very neutral undertone. I don't see the peachiness here at all. It's giving me a very neutral vibe over here. So another point that you need to consider. Alright, so this is with 2 layers. It is building up, but still it is not full coverage. I don't want to build up more because I have creases under my eyes. I have super duper dry under eyes, so I'm sure it is going to be very dry if I layer too much. I normally don't do 2 layers, but I am just trying this out and hence we're doing 2 layers. It is covering up a lot. It's looking very natural. It's giving me a very pretty radiance. It's like a glow from within. I know it over here because it's a very different glow. I have my highlighter here, but I don't have a highlighter here. And the glow that you can see over here is the glow from the concealer itself. So yeah, I like, but it's not full coverage, and the color is just putting me off because I like a peachy or a pinky undertoned not corrector. Of course I need a peachy corrector, but even for a concealer I like to go for a peachy or a pinky undertone. But this is pure neutral. I can feel the grayness or the whiteness that it's giving me, but let's see. So far it's not looking bad. It's just my preference. I don't like this undertone. It's medium peach and it's still giving me a very neutral undertone. But let me just finish the outer eye. Okay, so my full face of makeup is done. I did set my under eyes with a bit of powder. Before I did my concealer, I did not use any powder products. I used only cream products. So as I told before, everything will be linked in the description box below. So even for blush and bronzer, you might see two products because I've gotten into the habit of using cream products and then powder products. So yeah, I've used cream and powder products. So this is the powder that I use, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. So it's looking really pretty. It's giving me a very natural finish. Even after setting it with powder, I still get the natural finish. I can still see a little bit of the glow coming through. So it's not the initial glow that we saw because now we've set it with powder. The glow is minimized, but when I see in the mirror over here, I can definitely see a little bit of the glow. So the blurring effect is also there. So far it's really good. The only things I did not like about this was the undertone. It's mentioned it's a peachy undertone, but definitely it is not peachy. It is giving me a grayish, whitish effect under my eyes, which I'm not liking. Another point is, for a concealer, I feel this is too creamy. Creamy in a way, it is that thick cream. So it's not like I just swipe it around and it's so easily moving. So it has a little bit of thickness to it, which is not so easy to swipe. It was easy to blend because I used a damp sponge, but I think this would not be very easy if you're using a brush to blend it out. Your fingers, maybe because of the warmth of the fingers, that might blend a little bit better, but with brush, I doubt this would be an easy game. So yeah, I did not like the consistency. I don't like the undertone, but I like the way it is sitting. I like the way it is building up coverage and it is looking smooth and flawless. So this retails for $32 and I'm not sure how many shades it comes, but I'm going to get back to work. I have a lot of work. I'm going to get going. So I'll come back in few hours or by the end of the day and we'll talk a little bit more about the foundation and see if it really works. See you soon. Okay, so I am back for my final check-in. It's been around 5 hours that I've been wearing this. It's not the end of the day. I'm still going to go. I have some work to do. We haven't had dinner, but yeah, I have some other work. So for a concealer, I think 3-4 hours is good enough for me because by then I get to know if it is settling or if it is moving around. So yeah. Let me pull my mirror here, and I have my hand mirror over here, and I've just been staring at my skin for some time now. So the way it looks on my skin is really good. It really looks nice. It looks exactly the same the way I wore it this morning. So it hasn't moved, it hasn't creased. I still have the blurring effect under my eyes. It still gives me that semi-natural finish. The slight glow that it was giving, I still have the glow. It's not over oily. My oiliness peaks through after the 8 hours, 7.5 hours mark. So yeah, so far everything looks absolutely fine. So I have no complaints about how it looks on the skin, but the only complaint would be I don't like the undertone. So maybe I'll have to try out other colors, but I'll still go ahead and say I don't like the undertones for these because it's mentioned medium peach and it is nowhere peach. So I did go and see how it is described, how the shape is described. It is for medium to dark skin tones with a peachy or an orange undertone. So it's neither peachy nor orange. It doesn't give me the warm effect. It's giving me a very cool, calm, neutral effect, which I don't like the undertone. Other than that, and the texture it was too thick for my liking. Right now there are so many foundations that gives you really good coverage. At the same time, it's very, very lightweight. So while I apply this concealer, I know It is not lightweight. It has a lot of thickness to it. It is creamy, but it is a thicker creamy texture. I would not call it texture. It's like the viscosity. The viscosity is very thick. It's not the way I expected, but it's easy to blend. So there's nothing to complain about, but right now I have so many concealers that work exactly the same, but when I apply, it is so much better than how this texture is. So let me tell you a little bit about this concealer. It retails for $32 and it comes in 31 shades. That's an odd number, right? So this is clean at Sephora. It's vegan. It has a natural finish. Yes. It's hydrating. Yes, because I have super duper dry under eyes. I've put 2 layers and it's still not very drying on my under eyes. It's good for acne, blemishes, so you can cover up your blemishes as well. Good for dark circles. So the reason they say it's good for dark circles is because of the highlighted ingredients. So this has a niacinamide, which is known to brighten and boost skin hydration. It is definitely brightening my under eyes. It has fermented arnica, which reduces the look of redness and irritation. So this is where you can use it on your dark spots all over the skin. Even if it's acne spots or you have active acne, you can definitely use it on top of it because it works really well with reducing the redness. It has hyaluronic acid complex which visibly plumps and hydrates. So it not only gives you the instant effect, but it keeps working as you keep using it. So throughout your usage, it'll work with the skincare ingredients that it has. I cannot speak. It's been a very, very busy day and I'm still busy, but I'm still doing this review. So yeah, and this product is vegan, gluten-free and cruelty-free. So it is a thumbs up from my side, but it is not my favorite. It is not my favorite just because of the viscosity and the undertone. Otherwise, the way it looks, the way it feels, I really like it and it is a total thumbs up from my side. So I don't want to confuse you more. So I've given you why it's not my favorite, but I've also given you the reasons as why it is a good concealer. So you choose. You can definitely give it a try if you've been eyeing. So that is it from my side. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching till the end and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.